Hello everyone, welcome to Soma Academy where I make math simple. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to add and subtract radical expressions. In order for you to add radical expressions, what you have inside the radical must always be the same. You cannot subtract or add radicals if what is inside the radicals are not the same. Let's start with this example here, example 1. Where we want to add root 3 plus root 2. Root 2 plus root 3. Because this under the radical is 3 and this under radical is 2, you cannot add these two. Not possible. Not possible to add these two radicals. Let's see another example. Say we want to add 2 root 3 plus 5 root 3. You have under the radical, you have 3 here. Also here you have 3. In order for you to add the radicals, this radical, it's possible to add first. It's possible to add because what is inside the radical is the same. The next step is you have to look at the coefficient. This has 5 root 3 and this has 2 root 3. So simply what you have to do is you add 2 plus 5, 2 plus 5, and then multiply with root 3. So this gives me 7 root 3. Okay? Sometimes it's possible that what is inside the radical can be simplified. For example, root 53. I'm looking at example 3. Root 53 can be written as, just like I explained in another video that I will link in the description below. Root 50 can be broken down into root 25. It can be broken down into root 25 multiplied by root 2. So what this will give me is root 25, you get 5 root 2. And also root 18 can also be broken down into root 9 multiplied by root 2. So when you square root 9, you get 3 root 2. Now you can add these two. 5 root 2 plus 3 root 2. Because what is inside the radical is the same. This is root 2 and that is root 2. So simply this becomes 5 root 2. Okay, 5 root 2 plus 3 root 2. So what should we do? We simply add the coefficients. These are what I'm calling coefficient, and then multiply with the radical. So that is 5 plus 3 root 2. 5 plus 3 is 8. Your answer is 8 root 2. Okay. Let us do some examples of subtractions. Example 4. Root 5 minus root 3. First, what is inside the radical are not the same. This is root 5 and this is root 3. Secondly, we cannot simplify this further. The first step is to always look what is inside the radical. Second step is to look if you can simplify that. There is no way we can simplify root 5. There is also no way that we can simplify root 3. Therefore, this is not possible to subtract. It's not. Okay, let's look at example 5. 4 root 2 minus 2 root 2. We are subtracting, but we have to first look at what is inside the radical. They are the same. Therefore, we just subtract. Like addition, you just subtract the coefficients and then multiply with what is inside the radical. 4, this coefficient here, minus 2, which gives you 2, and then multiply with the radical, which is root 2. Okay, and that's your answer. Last, so the next one is root 75 minus root 48. First of all, what is inside the radical is not the same. Second step is we have to look if we can simplify this. Can we simplify root 75? I think so. and then root 48, you can also simplify. When you're simplifying, you're breaking down into two radicals. So you break it down into two radicals such that one has a perfect square. For example, root 75 can be broken down into root 25 times root 3 minus root 48 can also be broken down into root 16 multiplied by root 3. Okay, now that you have broken down into two radicals where one of them has a perfect square, we continue on this page. Root 25 times root 3 minus root 16 times root 3. So this has a perfect square, it becomes 5 root 3 minus this has a perfect square, so it becomes 4 root 3. Now we have to look at what is inside the radical. This is root 3, this is root 3. So we can subtract these two because whatever we have inside the radicals are the same. Therefore, in order to subtract, we only subtract the coefficients and then multiply with the radical. So that means 5 minus 4 multiplied by root 3. These two, when I subtract, I get 1 root 3. But this is normally written as just root 3 because you don't need to write 1 there. I hope this was helpful. I will stop it there for today. Please do not forget to subscribe. Until then, happy learning.